Welcome into the broadcast booth. Connor Sutton getting ready for this one. The Redhawks at home taking on the Embry Riddle University Eagles. This team in Embry Riddle just got their first win on Thursday night against Pacific Union. Before that, they were 1-15, and they had yet to win a game in the conference. So they're coming off a tough win on the road under the covered wagon in Angwin, California, looking for their second consecutive road win. The Redhawks, who just previously lost to Pacific Union, they are really looking to get a big win here tonight. Take a look at the starting lineup. It's brought to you by Subway. Mark Kirkland in the backcourt, Jacob Kaler, Joseph Bassetti, Josh Delamarter, and Josh Brackey for the Redhawks. And you take a look at the Calpac standing so far midway through the conference play. Brought to you by Adidas. Maritime still sits atop the conference at 5-0. Redhawks and La Sierra even at 3-1. UC Merced 2-2. Antelope Valley 2-3. And Embry Riddle is actually 1-4, as well as Pacific Union. Take a look at our Oxford Inn and Suites and Actor report. Seiler, McIntosh, Brown, Nawando, Smith, Pacazde, and Villa Mateo all out with injuries. They've been out most of this year, and that's been a problem for the Redhawks, is trying to get over their injuries. It's been an issue all year long. Jim Holcomb in his third season has talked about it in a couple meetings with the assistant coaches, and they really have struggled to keep guys off the injured list. And the Redhawks really looking to get back on track, where they lost their most recent game at home against Pacific Union. It really was a tough night for them. Played well in the first half, but in the second half they really struggled offensively, and hopefully they can get back on track here tonight. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here to start the tip-off here from Simpson University.
How will I know?
You'll know.
Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
It is a little awkward being on the market again, but, I actually tried the online thing, which, I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping for a caring and nurturing relationship, you know, one that's going somewhere. Like I take them where they're going, and they buy me Chevron with Techron. I mean, you know, what can I say? I'm a romantic.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
All right, now I just look desperate.
Oh, well, I got a life coach.
What's that like?
Wake up! Take the stairs! Say hello!
Hello.
Not him, her!
Hello.
No. No! No. No.
You don't need a life coach. Subway makes better choices easy, like the low-fat, sweet onion chicken teriyaki. All white meat, crisp veggies, freshly baked bread, under 400 calories. Subway, eat fresh.
Come on, use your head!
What's at the home?
People say, I'm gonna be the best someday. Someday, I don't care about someday. I care about today. I do the work. For my teammates, for myself, for my city. My someday is today.
Back here from Simpson University, the Redhawks getting ready for another tough opponent tonight. Embry Riddle lost 15 consecutive games before getting a win on Thursday night against Pacific Union. They look to really start to gain some momentum for the second half of conference. Jacob Kaler still the leading scorer in conference at 19 points a game. It's going to be important for the Redhawks to get ready and know that he is their main guy for tonight. And Josh Brackey's been a big part of this team as well, 13 points a game. He's been huge. Mark Kirkland has played better and better every single game. Had 22 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds in last contest against Pacific Union. Pacific Union really denied Simpson on the perimeter, and Mark Kirkland had to dribble most of that game. It was an issue for this team, especially late in the second half. They had a lot of trouble staying in their offense. Talking to Adrian Russell, the assistant coach for the Redhawks, who's in his 5th season, he mentioned that this Embry Riddle team runs a 3-2 zone, so he said it's going to be important for Simpson to get the ball inside and to the corners. It'll be interesting to see if Simpson can do that here early on as the Redhawks look for their 4th win in conference. They're 3-2. Remember, they lost their opener at Maritime, won 3 consecutive games before losing to Pacific Union last Saturday night. And then here tonight, they look to get back on track on the offensive end where they really struggled on Saturday. Kirkland, Kaler, Bassetti, Brackey, and Delamarter for the Redhawks. As we are just about ready to tip this one away. Between Joseph Jewell and Brackey, and Jewell starts it for the Eagles. Anthony Jensen running the point for the Eagles, guarded by Kirkland. Sets up the offense, directing traffic. They look down low. They find the big man down low in Jewell. He can't get the shot. Might have been partially blocked. In transition, here's Mark Kirkland. Now slows it down. Kirkland now on the right angle to Bassetti. Up top, Kaler. Kaler now holds now to Brackey. Brackey faces up, pulls up from about 13. It's no good. Rebound battle for, and it comes out to Skirtle. Embry Riddle looking to capitalize on the first miss from Simpson. Deep 3-point range. Here's Jaron Hoover. Hoover hesitates off the pick. Now swings to the right angle to Sean Wood. Wood attacks left hand. He's bumped. Now swings to the corner. Here's Hoover for 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound. And now a whistle here. And the foul is going to be on Joseph Jewell, picking up his first. First team foul here, less than a minute gone by. Here's Kaler now to Bassetti. Trying to decipher that 3-2 zone. Brackey throws to the baseline. It's out of bounds. And a turnover. Redhawks slow to get in their offense. Right there. Here's Embry Riddle. Sean Wood on the right angle. He attacks, goes by Bassetti. He's fouled, and he will get to the line. Bassetti's going to pick up his first personal. Redhawks with a short bench. Most of the conference, they've called up 2 more JV basketball players, Brett Boudreau and Aron Rudd. Boudreau in his senior season, Rudd in his junior season. Neither team able to get on the board here early on. It's been a slow start for both teams. Second free throw also no good. Kaler comes away with the rebound, almost got away with the travel as well. Mark Kirkland now. Throws up the top to Kaler. Kaler now swings to the right angle to Bassetti. Bassetti draws the double teams, fakes the spin move, goes back up top. Kaler. Kaler now fakes pass, gets into the paint, swings to Delamarter, and Delamarter lays it in. Good feed that time from Kaler right to Delamarter, and Simpson's on the board. It's 2-0. This pass almost thrown away from Wood. Wood now regains possession out of Jensen. Deep 3-point range on the right angle. 17 on the shot clock. Crosses over, now back to his left hand. Hands off, now here's a deep 3 from Hoover, and it's no good. Rebound, Kaler comes away with it, his second. Up the floor to Kirkland, and he turns it over. 3-on-1, back to the corner. Here's Skirtle for 3, it's no good. Embry Riddle struggling to shoot the ball here early on. This team has all but 2 freshmen. Excuse me, all freshmen but 2 players. 18 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Mark Kirkland now to Kaler. Kaler now to Bassetti. Here's a deep 3 on the way. This was well short. Delamarter, the putback is good. Quick 4 points for Josh Delamarter. And the Deadly Ghost has 4. Here's Sean Wood. Guarded by Bassetti. In and out, dribble the right hand, now swings to the baseline. Here's Jensen. Guarded by Brackey now. A little bit of a mismatch. Looks like he wants to take advantage of it. 9 on the clock. Comes off a screen. Delamarter now switches. They got him on. Here's a deep 3. Oh my goodness, and it's good. Anthony Jensen from about 25 feet away cuts the lead to 1. 4-3 our score. 17 minutes remaining here in the first half from Simpson University. Here's Jacob Kaler. Kaler looks down low, finds Brackey. Back to the basket. Few steps away from the block. Bangs in now, cross court Kirkland. He's got a left wing 3 on the way. It's no good. Long rebound, it's battle for, and it comes to Wood. Wood is now fouled in transition. Substitutions already. Nick Agostino out of Gilbert, Arizona, and Gregory Edwards also into the game. Agostino, the leading scorer for this team off the bench, at 13.2 points per game. Jewell is number 2 at 11. Those 2 are the only scorers in double figures so far this year for Embry Riddle. They go down low. Edwards goes hard, now swings to the baseline. Attacking now is Skirtle, inside Jewell, and he can't get the lay-in. Second chance opportunity, offense rebound. It goes back up, and he's blocked, but a foul. Josh Brackey picks up the personal. The second personal on Josh Brackey. So it will be interesting to see if Jim Holcomb leaves him in here with only 3.5 minutes gone by. And he won't. Alex Huerta will come into the game. Huerta has really improved throughout this year. A skilled big man, can handle the ball, and also a fantastic passer. He's also gotten a lot tougher down low as he comes away with this rebound. 4-4 our score, 16.5 to go. Before the intermission, Mark Kirkland on the perimeter now to Joe Bassetti, left angle. The Red Mamba holds, now swings back. Here's to Huerta. Huerta's going to attack baseline, absolutely runs over Logan Skirtle, but the finger roll is good. A little bit of a benefit of the doubt there from Alex Huerta as he went right through Skirtle, and that's going to be a tough matchup. Here's Agostino, up fakes, nice move, and lays it in off the glass. Agostino quickly gets a bucket. Here's Mark Kirkland now. Holds, he's trying to orchestrate the offense. Delamarter, he bangs in, goes hard to the rim, scoops, no good. Rebound comes to Jewell, up the floor, Agostino. Here comes Embry Riddle on the break. 4-on-3, swings to the baseline. Here's Edwards. Edwards now digs in down low, swings again to the baseline. Here's Skirtle. Attacks to his right, now swings back to the corner. Here is Jensen up top. They're moving it well. Here, Agostino, left angle, up top. Jensen, drop-off pass, swing to the right side. Here's a 3 on the way from Skirtle, and it's good. That's what this team likes to do. They like to shoot the perimeter jumper, and they do it pretty well. 35% on the year is Embry Riddle. They have a 9-6 lead. Kirkland's going to try to answer back. Can't do it. Offense rebound, Delamarter. He's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Simpson basketball with 28 seconds on the shot clock. Rufus Humphrey, Earl Scheck-Snyder into the game for Simpson. Mark Kirkland had 22 points the other night, but he did not knock down a trifecta. He was 0 of 5 from distance, and here tonight he's 0 of 2. Here's a bad pass and a steal. Edwards to the rim, and he lays it in. 11-6 now our scores. Embry Riddle starting to take control, and the confidence for them is building here early on in this game. Delamarter now to Kaler. He's going to tee up a left angle 3, and this one doesn't even draw iron. Simpson out of rhythm. here to start this game, especially from outside on the perimeter. 14:38 to go here in the first half. Simpson already trailing in this one. Spencer Carroll coming into the game for the first time. This is by far the youngest team in the conference. No seniors, one junior, one sophomore, the rest freshmen. Obviously, that is the case for this team in their first year. Calvin Carmichael also into the game. He just turned that ball over on a bad pass intended for Carroll. 11-6 our score, 14:20 to go here in the first half. Here's Rufus Humphrey now. Not very comfortable out on the perimeter now to Scheckschneider. Huerta down low, Telewater lays in. Josh Telewater, he's got 6 points, and this one nearly turned over. Scheckschneider got a hand on it. 14:04 to go. 11-8 our score. Embry Riddle on top. Josh Delamarter has been the main guy on the offensive end for Simpson already with 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Here's Jensen. Dribble drive. Hands off now Augustino. He's going to isolate. Now nearly gets it knocked away. Now swings to the base, to the wing to Edwards. Edwards now looks in down low. Carmichael. One dribble pound. He swings now. Here's Carroll. 18-footer. It's good. 13-8 our score. And the Redhawks defense is non-existent here early on. This dribble drive from Embry Riddle has been devastating. Here's Huerta. His floater. This is short. Telemotor offensive rebound, the putback. No good. Tip, no good. Huerta with a third chance opportunity. He goes up. He's fouled, and the basket will count. Simpson not giving up on the offensive end. They finally get one to go, and a chance to cut it to 2 at the line here for Alex Huerta. Second team foul. Should be the second team foul on somebody on Embry Riddle. Huerta cannot complete the three-point play. 13-10 are still our score. Augustino with his pedal to the metal. He gets into the paint now, swings out to the right angle. Hit a Carroll up top. And now they're going to slow it down. Here is Edwards. Edwards back to Carroll. They look inside, knocked away, but a whistle and a foul here. It's going to be on Huerta. Trying to battle over the seal on the baseline. Huerta just picked up his first personal. Augustino off a screen. Gets into the paint. Nowhere to go. Swings back up top. Here is Hoover. Strong take to the rim. This is no good. Tip no good. Third chance opportunity, and it comes to Bassetti. Bassetti in transition. No numbers. Got to slow it down. Now he does. To Humphrey. Humphrey now up top to Earl Scheckschneider. Embry Riddle making a lot of quick substitutions here early on. Scheckschneider to Huerta. 11 on the clock. Delamarter, right angle, 3 on the way. This is no good. Humphrey offensive rebound. Humphrey goes up, no good. And another missed point-blank layup for the Redhawks. Augustino pulls up from 16. This one's too strong. Humphrey now with a rebound. Here he comes in transition. Ahead to Bassetti. Bassetti hesitates, goes hard to the rim, double clutch. He's fouled, and no hit to the line. A chance to cut it to 1 if he can knock down both. 13 foul on the Eagles. Spencer Carroll just picked up his second personal. Jim Holcomb, last Saturday night, did not take out Jacob Kaler or Marcus Kirkland very long. Kirkland played that whole game. Kaler played around 37 minutes. And I think Jim Holcomb saw his starting backcourt, the legs of them die early on in that second half, and he's letting them get a solid breather here on the bench. 1 of 2 at the line that time for Bassetti. 13-11 with 12 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll have a timeout at the next whistle. Hoover on the baseline, now up top to Carmichael. Here's Wood. Wood digs in, swings to the baseline. Skirtle. Ooh, got away with the travel. Now back to the right angle. Cross-court pass, Hoover. Hoover drops it off. Carmichael. Here's Augustino 4-3. No good. A rattle in and out. Offense rebound, second chance opportunity. Skirtle comes away with it. Hoover now up top to Wood. Right back to Skirtle. Wood battles off an on-ball screen. Now to Hoover. They're moving the ball very quickly. Agostino doubled on the baseline. Now here's a Skirtle three. This is no good. Alex Huerta with a rebound. Huerta nearly threw it away, but Schexnayder tracks it down. 11 minutes to go now. Mark Kirkland comes to the scores table. He'll check in at the next whistle. 13-11 with 9 minutes gone by. Delamarter. Simpson is yet to get where to go from beyond the arc. Humphrey, Bassetti, up fakes, goes hard to the rim. He gets it knocked out of his hands. Huerta gets it back. Dump off past Delamarter. He's blocked out of bounds. Pretty pass from Huerta, but Delamarter could not finish. That'll get us to a timeout. Simpson trailing by 2 at 13-11. Here at our first stoppage of play. This is Simpson Sports Network.
Being here at Simpson showed me that having a
got to hear the hearts of some of the people that
the most impactful thing for me here being at Simpson is
a big reason why I chose Simpson was the Christian atmosphere and just
I'm a cultural studies major. It's a Christian college. My name is Rachel and I've been here for 3 years. I chose Simpson because what it had to offer me was what I wanted. Life as a nursing student is intense and different. It's unlike any other students here. We are either here in the classroom, in the sim lab, or the hospital. We learn to serve people as a whole individual, not just treating them medically. Here we're taught to also deal with their mind and spirit emotions. I'm a part of someone's birth or someone's death or a pivotal moment in time for them. As a student, it's really good preparation for my career because what I'm doing here is what I'm going to be doing at my job.
Welcome back here to Simpson University. The Redhawks trailing by 2. They're just shooting 36% so far from the floor. They're 5 of 14 from the floor, 0 of 3 from three-point range, and they're 1 of 3 from the line. Embry Riddle is 6 of 11 from the floor at 55%. Bassetti with 4 on the clock here on the baseline. Huerta attacks, loses the handle, now puts it up, and he can't get the bounce. Rebound cleared by Joseph Jewell. Jewell is the big man on the glass. You're going to see him go up for a lot of rebounds here tonight. Dump off pass. Good up fake, swings inside. Basket will not count. Jaron Hoover draws the contact and the foul. It'll be on Huerta. His second personal. So 2 Simpson big men in foul trouble. Brackey has 2. Huerta has 2 here early on in this game. There's still 10:27 to go here in the opening half. They look to get it inside. Now they do. Here's on the right angle. Here's Hoover. Down low. Now they're swinging it well. Sean Wood. Doubled. Splits the double team. Pulls up from 15. Good. Sean Wood with the bucket. 15-11. Here's Earl Schexnayder. Schexnayder now holds on the right angle. Here's Jacob Kaler. Kaler up top to Earl Schexnayder. Schexnayder tries to draw the double team. Now back to Kaler. Kaler swings back out Schexnayder. Schexnayder up fakes. He attacks. His floater is no good. And he will head to the line. Joseph Jewell just picked up his second personal, so that's good news for the Redhawks. Jewell, a emphatic rebounder, up at 8 boards a game. Him and Brackey are both very talented on the glass, and both of them have 2 fouls here early on. Calvin Carmichael back into the game as Jewell will take a seat with the 2 fouls. Schexnayder knocks down both. Thompson's going to check into the game for him. Garrett Thompson gets his first 10 off the bench for the Redhawks, the skilled outside shooter. Another one of the junior varsity call-ups this year. Simpson going to a 2-3 zone. We've seen him do it the last couple possessions. But Embry Riddle, a skilled outside shooting team. Surprised to see this from Jim Holcomb. Here's Jaron Hoover. Now to Wood. Wood in the left angle. Ball gets knocked away and a turnover. Skirtle couldn't hang on. Now here's Thompson in transition. Slows it down. Swings to the right angle. Now to Kirkland. Kirkland holds. Embry Riddle's 3-2 zone becomes a 2-3 in certain opportunities. Kirkland to the rim. He's fouled. And he'll head to the line. Great job evading contact there from Kirkland. Went around the defense. Skirtle picks up his first personal. Both teams with 5 team fouls near the midway point of the first half. Kirkland's first free throw is no good. With 9:22 to go. Can't get the second one either. Simpson having a tough time getting anything to fall. All their shots have been in the paint. Here's Carmichael. Brings a cross-court pass to Jensen. Comes back up top. He's going to try a 30-foot three. Oh, my goodness, and it's good. And Simpson's got to know that he can shoot it from there. It's a set shot, so if you put a hand up, you might have a chance to get a block. Kirkland pulls up from the right elbow. This one's not close, way too strong. Offense rebound, Kirkland. Pulls up again from the left elbow. This one he rattles home. Kirkland cuts the lead. 2-3, 18-15 with 8.5 to go. Garrett Thompson playing the defense again. A three on the way. This one's no good. Carmichael offense rebounds knocked away. Kirkland in transition. 2-on-2. Kirkland gets it knocked out of his hands. It comes right to Kaler. Kaler is blocked from behind. Took his time going up. And now here comes Embry Riddle. Crossover. Strong take to the rim from Wood. His floater. It's no good. Tip from Carmichael goes down. 20-15. And once again, we'll get a timeout at the next whistle. Kaler up top. Humphrey. And he lays it in. Logan Skirtle has tried that a couple times. As soon as he takes any sort of contact, he just goes to the ground. Unfortunately, his acting skills are less than par. Jensen, left angle Wood. Carmichael from about 17, high arcing shot, no good. Long rebound, Bassetti comes away with it. And again, another flop attempt from the Eagles. Behind the back pass, Bassetti, and he's fouled and he'll get to the line. Back-to-back possessions now where Embry Riddle has tried to take offensive fouls by taking very little contact. Sean Wood that time. Skirtle has done it twice now. (20-17) our score, and that'll get us to a timeout. The Redhawks trail by 3, despite shooting just 36% from the floor here in the first half. 7:16 to go here on Simpson Sports Network.
Summer, you could win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice, but only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi. This summer.
Joseph Bassetti's at the line here trying to cut it to a 1-point game. Alex Huerta back into the game. He still has 2 fouls. So it'll be interesting to see if Jim Holcomb will go to Brett Boudreau, who wears a cast around that left thumb and wrist, but has it wrapped up. And we'll see if Jim Holcomb, if Huerta picks up number 3, he might have to come into this game. Bassetti can't get the free throw. 1 of 2 that time. Simpson still struggling to shoot the ball at all. Now 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Augustino back into the game. An easy feed. And Marshall Thompson has the bucket. 22-18. Simpson's defense has been torn apart. Kirkland to Thompson. Thompson now right back up top to Kirkland. 18 on the shot clock. Kirkland now holds. Wants a high on-ball screen. He's going to get it. Now swing to the right angle. Here's Thompson. Thompson up fakes. Swings inside Bassetti. Bassetti's doubled. Goes hard to the rim. Man, a travel. Bassetti trying to draw a contract, and Mark Kirkland just said to Garrett Thompson, shoot the basketball. DeLamarter into the game for Bassetti. Again, 2 Simpson bigs in foul trouble early on in this game. Redhawks in a 2-3 zone again. Jensen, who can shoot it from deep 3-point range. They go down low. Thompson back up top. Jensen. They swing right back. Here's Augustino. His baseline drive. Floater from about 14. Good. 24-18. And the Redhawks look like they have absolutely no energy right now on the floor. Here's Jacob Kaler. Now to Mark Kirkland, left angle. Huerta on the baseline. Huerta attacks, swings out to Kirkland. Kirkland shuffled his feet now to Thompson. Thompson throws to nobody. Thought he had Kaler in the corner, and he didn't. And Jim Holcomb is unhappy. He's going to call a timeout. The Redhawks struggling in all aspects of the game so far tonight, but luckily they only trail by 6 with 6 minutes to go here in the first half from Simpson University.
Approached me about being their spokesman. I said, I don't know. I don't really like to speak. So they said, well, Pepsi's all about trying something new. Give it a shot. So I said, okay, as long as I don't have to speak. And they said, okay, would you at least move your lips? Glug, 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 glug.
Speech mode, boss.
That full timeout was changed to a 30 as play resumes here. Embry Riddle moving to our left with a 6-point advantage. Here's Skirtle. Give credit to this Embry Riddle offense. They move it very well. DeLamarter nearly comes with a steal, but he goes out of bounds. It'll remain Eagles ball with 19 on the shot clock. Embry Riddle wearing the royal blue jerseys with the white lettering and gold trimming. Gold or yellow, depending on who you are. The Redhawks with the white uniforms with the red lettering and black trimming. Here's Anthony Jensen. Simpson going back to a man-to-man defense. A little bit better pressure now. Jensen pushes off on Thompson. Thompson stays right in front of him. Here's Skirtle now, left angle to the baseline. Edwards attacks, up fake, swings out. Here's a quick release at the horn. The bank shot, no good. Huerta can't come with a rebound. Second chance opportunity. It went out of bounds. Edwards stepped out trying to maintain possession and then came back in before getting his feet down, so it'll be a turnover. Redhawks trying to find some sort of spark on the offensive end. They're 7 of 19 for the game from the field. Kirkland throws now to the baseline. Kaler to Huerta. Dump off pass. DeLamarter. Quick release. Good. Nice bucket there. The high-low action from one big to another. Huerta with the assist. DeLamarter leads Simpson in scoring. He has 8. Augustino goes down low. Thompson. And a whistle and a foul. And Mark Kirkland can't believe it. Just the first foul on Kirkland. 16 fouls, so Embry Riddle will be at the line the remainder of this first half. Brackey back into the game with Huerta. Those two each with 2 fouls. early in this contest. They throw it in down the length of the floor to Anthony Jensen, and they will set up the offense. Directing traffic is Jensen. With Delamarter on him now, hands off to Skirtle. Skirtle on the right block, now swings to Thompson for Route 17, no good. Brackey tracks down the rebound, nearly gets it knocked away. Now Kirkland on the move to Kaler. Kaler tees up, a deep right wing two, it's no good. Rebound Delamarter, he goes back up, he's fouled, and he'll head to the line. Give credit to Josh Delamarter, he's playing fantastic here early on in this game. And the Deadly Ghost continues to have a fantastic sophomore season.
The Red Hawks are now in the bonus. Back on to the Red Hawks, number 12, Josh Delamarter, shooting 2.
Delamarter a chance to have double figures here early on in this game. Gets the first free throw to go. Spencer Carroll back into the game, as well as Calvin Carmichael. 24-21 our score with 4:21 remaining here in the first half. Delamarter trying to cut it to a 2-point game here with the final free throw. Can't get it. Simpson has yet to knock down 2 consecutive free throws. And worse off there in the bonus. Kirkland nearly comes away with a steal, and he just picked up his second personal. Two fouls on Kirkland, 2 on Brackey, and 2 on Huerta. And all 3 of them are still in the game with 4:15 remaining in the first half. Here's a 1-and-1. Wow, Embry Riddle so confident in their free throw ability, they don't have anybody down there to rebound. Head coach Eric Fundelovich, in his first season, was the assistant coach over at Northern Arizona University. 26-21. Simpson throws to the baseline. Here's Kirkland. Now cross-court Delamarter. Delamarter attacks. Swings back to Kirkland. He's going to try a left corner 3. This one is good. Kirkland needed that one. Maybe that'll get him going. Simpson cuts the lead to 2. It's close as it's been. In the last 5 minutes, Augustino. They go down low. Carmichael bangs in. Swings out. Here's a right angle 15-footer. This one pops out. Huerta tries to corral it. Can't come away with it. Now Kirkland has it in transition. Kirkland swings to the baseline. Brackey lost his footing. He's fouled. Then he'll head to the line. And a chance to tie the game for the Redhawks on what has been a little bit of an ugly first half, but still hanging in with this young Embry Riddle team. Brackey again, 13 points a game, 8 rebounds. The leading candidate for Freshman of the Year in the Cal-Pac Conference. 3:30 to go here before the intermission. Knocks down both, and we're back even at 26. Redhawks have trailed by as much as 7, and they've led by as much as 4. Embry Riddle has been in control most of this first half. Here's Edwards. Augustino gets into the paint, swings to the baseline. 3 on the way from Jensen, no good. Huerta with a rebound. Tried to look up the floor, but he finds Kirkland. Now comes across the timeline. Kirkland trying to find someone to throw the ball to. He's had that trouble the other night as well. Kirkland setting up the offense. Huerta bangs in. Half hook with the right hand, no good. Offense rebound, Delamarter, the putback, it pops out. Simpson unable to catch a break on the offensive end. Here's Jensen. Augustino attacks, gets in the paint, drop-off pass. Oh my goodness, should have been a travel. And now we have a late whistle, and there is one. Carmichael caught the ball, shuffled his feet, then put the ball on the floor. It was a very late whistle, but a turnover nonetheless. Despite the few turnovers in this game, it's been a slow-paced and especially a rough shooting night for Simpson. Kirkland to Jacob Kaler. Josh Brackey faces up, right elbow pop is too strong, and he continues to struggle from the field. Augustino in transition. Hesitates, goes hard to the rim, no good. Huerta with a rebound. Up the floor to Kirkland. Simpson has numbers. Now to Brackey. Brackey, one-hand catch, goes hard to the rim. His finish too short, and he will head to the line to give the Redhawks the lead. Despite Simpson shooting poorly, they are getting a lot of easy looks. They just haven't been able to knock any of them down. Brackey's first free throw pops out. Marshall Thompson into the game for Carmichael, who just picked up his second personal. And I'm sure Embry Riddle right now thinking that this Simpson team might be a little bit overhyped. Finally knocks down the second one. 27-26. Anthony Jensen to Augustino. Right angle back to Jensen. He's knocked down 2 3-pointers already tonight. Simpson has only gotten one. Kaler now with a steal. Kaler to the rim, lays it in. Simpson has a 3-point advantage here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Redhawks starting to get into a little bit more of a rhythm in a low-scoring affair so far. Here's Gregory Edwards, guarded by Kaler. Jabs left, goes right, hard to the rim. He's fouled, and he'll head to the line. And hopefully that'll be on Kaler, and it will be. Just the first foul on Kaler. Jim Holcomb thought it might have been on Alex Huerta, which would have been his third. Holcomb allowing his big men and Kirkland to play with 2 fouls in this first half. Sean Wood back into the game as Gregory Edwards can't get the first free throw. Second one is good. John Hoover back into the game. 29-27, minute 30 to go. As play resumes. This 3-2 zone has really slowed down Simpson. But it also has been the poor shooting. Kirkland. Down low, Alex Huerta on the right block. Up top, Kaler. Quick release. 4-3, no good. Huerta offensive rebound. And that's going to be the third personal foul on Alex Huerta. Joe Bassetti into the game for Huerta. And Logan Skirtle will now head to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. And again, Embry Riddle does not rebound. Maybe just on the initial free throw, but it might be just a psychological thing for the coach to try and get his players' confidence at the line. And I'm not sure what the referees are talking about here, but Skirtle will be at the line. It might have been that the substitution before the free throw, they were not sure if that should have been allowed. Knocks down the first one. Bassetti in the game. Now, that was what the confusion was. They didn't allow Bassetti to come into the game before the free throw. Second one, also good. 29-29. Low-scoring first half from Simpson University. 1 minute to go. A 3-quarter court press. Simpson breaks through it fairly easily. Now here's Mark Kirkland. They go to Bassetti. Bassetti has Kirkland in the corner. Kirkland now holds on the right to Brackey. Brackey with his back to the basket. Scoops hard. Left-hand finish. Gets the bounce. Brackey finally gets on the board with that left-hand bucket. He now has 4. Simpson with a lead. 31-29. 45 seconds to go. A 20-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hesitation dribble. Inside. Wood. Double team. Looks out now. Finds Jensen. It's a bad pass. It goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover. 6th turnover from the Eagles on a night where they're shooting 46% and trailing to a team that's shooting 37%. 6.2 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and Jim Holcomb is going to call for time. Redhawks trying to add on to their lead here at the tail end of this first half. They lead it by 2, 31-29 here on Simpson Sports Network. .2 seconds to go. Simpson going to try and orchestrate a final play here in the first half. Bassetti to Kirkland. Kirkland now on the baseline. Looks down low, finds Brackey. Back to the basket. Cross-court pass, Kaler. Here's a left wing three. It's no good. Kaler continues to struggle. Rebound comes to Thompson. Now Jensen, and they're going to hold for the last shot as the shot clock has been turned off. Anthony Jensen holds, guarded by Dos Delamarter. Delamarter with a tough mismatch. Jensen, step back. Here's a deep, another 30-foot three. This one's short. Offensive rebound, the putback at the horn. It's no good, and that's going to end an ugly first half here from Redding, California. The Redhawks shoot below 38%, but somehow have the lead. Embry Riddle has shot 46% from the floor, but the Redhawks have been inept at going to the free throw strike. They're just 8 of 15 from there. They're 1 of 7 from three-point range and have really struggled on the offensive end. Josh Delamarter, the main guy for the Redhawks in that first half, he has 9 points to go along with 4 rebounds. And the Redhawks hopefully going to look to expand this lead in the second half and get back to what we saw them play early in conference, as they've struggled the last 2 times they have played. We're back with the halftime report here on Simpson Sports Network. Welcome back to Simpson University, ready for our halftime stats brought to you by Gatorade. Josh Delamarter led the way with 9 points, also had 4 rebounds. Carmichael from Embry-Riddle had 5 boards. Simpson getting out-rebounded 18-21 so far in that first half. And really it shouldn't be an issue because this Simpson team is much, much bigger throughout the line. It seems like Embry-Riddle is pretty much just going 3 guards from point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. So the guards need to especially get in the paint and help out the bigs on the rebounding. Josh Brackey really struggled in that first half with just 4 points, missed a couple of easy looks, got to the line. Simpson has to improve their free throw shooting. They've really struggled so far in this first half. And this team definitely needs to figure out and get a rhythm. They have an identity. They get the ball inside. They have Mark Kirkland who can isolate and make plays, and Kaler's a fantastic outside shooter. You got to know that going in, and you got to use your assets. That's been a big issue tonight. The Redhawks really struggling to try to find their way here as you see the team starting to get ready for the second half. Take a look at the stats for Embry-Riddle University. Out of Arizona, Sean Wood with 2 points, as Jewell also had 3. Skirtle with 5. Jensen had 6 on 2 of 5 from three-point range. All of those were very, very deep. Nick Agostino with 6 points, also was 2 of 5. Greg Edwards had 3. And Spencer Carroll also had 2. Marshall Thompson and Calvin Carmichael each with a bucket apiece. For the Redhawks, we talked about it, the Deadly Ghost, Josh Delamarter, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Brackey with 5 points with 2 rebounds. That's way under his season average, and he's got to get things going here tonight. Joe Bassetti, the Red Mamba, with just 2 points, 2 rebounds. Kirkland really struggled as well. He had 5 points on just 2 of 3 shooting. Alex Huerta with 2 of 6. Kaler was the big issue, 1 of 7 from the floor. They got to get him going here on the offensive end, and if they can do that, this Red Hawk team will be fine. They have to stay calm, but they have to know that Embry-Riddle can put up a lot of points in a hurry. We saw him score 90 points against Pacific Union on the road on Thursday, so they can fill it up. They shot 43% in that first half. Simpson at 38. Redhawks 1 of 7 from 3. Embry-Riddle 3 of 8. And it's going to be rebounding and staying out of foul trouble. Simpson with 2 players with 2 fouls, and Brackey and Mark Kirkland, and Alex Huerta, who's going to come off the bench in this second half, has 3 personals. As the Redhawks will start with the possession here in the second half. It's Kaler, Kirkland, Bassetti, Brackey, and Delamarter for the Redhawks. For Embry-Riddle, Anthony Jensen, Sean Wood, Jerron Hoover, Logan Skirtle, and down low is Joseph Jewell. Jewell only played limited minutes. He also had 2 fouls in that first half, and Fundowich would not go with him after he picked up his second personal. 3-2 zone so far from Embry-Riddle. We've seen it a lot of tonight. Redhawks still trying to decipher. Here's a lob pass to Bassetti on the alley-oop, and it's intercepted by Jewell. Sean Wood now. Up top to Anthony Jensen. Jensen handling with the left hand, guarded by Kaler on the left angle. Here's Hoover, and there's a bad pass out of bounds and a turnover. Both teams start the second half with a turnover. And really, this has been a pretty poor played game from both teams. Hasn't been a lot of high-paced action, a lot of sloppy basketball, and a lot of missed shots from both teams. Kirkland, right angle now to Bassetti. Bassetti, the freshman out of Red Bluff. Up top, Kaler, now to Kirkland. Threw that pass extremely hard. Kirkland barely got a hand on it. Kaler, 16 on the shot clock. Leading scorer in the conference has been non-existent tonight. Delamarter steps out to Kaler. Left angle 3, they need this. No good. Rebound battle for it, goes out of bounds. And it's off the hands of Josh Brackey. The Embry-Riddle bench is very, very loud so far tonight. Sean Wood, straight away, up fakes, goes hard to the rim, now swings out to Jensen. Up top to Skirtle. Skirtle bangs in twice, now swings out. Here's a left wing 3 from Hoover, and he nets it. And the lead is back to Embry Riddle, 32-31. There again, you hear that Embry Riddle bench. And right now the Simpson crowd wants something to cheer about, and they have not had much. Brackey, pass knocked away. Bassetti travels. And there's a lot of frustration on the face of these Red Hawk players. Jensen. Hoover for three. This one pops out. Brackey battles for the rebound. It goes off his hands, out of bounds. Jensen will be the trigger man with 30 seconds on the shot clock on a fresh shot clock after the missed shot. Inside now, here's Skirtle. Scoops with the right hand and scores. 5-0 run for Embry Riddle, and that bench is up off their feet. Couple players doing jumping jacks. Very outgoing on the bench. Brackey down low, bangs in, goes up, right hand half hook, can't get it to go. Jewell with the rebound. Here's Jensen. Now to Sean Wood. Back to Jensen. Skirtle guarded by Brackey. Matchup problems here early on. Inside to Jewell. Goes up and he gets the bucket. 36-31. A 7-0 run to start the second half for the Eagles. Here's Joe Bassetti to Kaler. Kaler, and a blocking foul is called. And we've seen that happen a bunch of times tonight where anytime there's been any sort of contact to the Embry Riddle, they've gone to the ground, and they've been wanting a lot of charging fouls. Sims will get on the baseline with a new shot clock, trailing by 5. And they cannot get anything going so far on offense. Mark Kirkland, the captain of this team, trying to get something to go on the offensive end. Kirkland goes inside Brackey on the right block, swings cross court Bassetti. Bassetti up fakes. Ooh, might have got away with travel. Now loses it. Ball's loose on the floor. 14 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a kick ball. And it'll be Simpson basketball. And I think they're going to reset the shot clock to 14. They will. Simpson almost with another turnover. Inbound to Kirkland. Sean Wood just hit the deck hard. Kirkland now to Bassetti. Bassetti bangs in, up fakes, tries to drop it off. It's turned over. Down the floor. Sean Wood to the rim. He's fouled and he'll head to the line. And the Red Hawks in this second half struggling mightily. First foul on Delamarter. Rufus Humphrey will come to the scores table. How long till Jim Holcomb will call for a sub, or excuse me, call a timeout? Well, we will see. 3 minutes gone by in the second half. The Red Hawks have been unable to get a bucket so far. They've on the opposite end of a 7-0 run. Now 8-0 with Wood knocks down the free throw. Rufus Humphrey into the game as Bassetti will take a seat. Bassetti with back-to-back turnovers. The Red Hawks really just out of sync so far tonight. Knocks down both. 38-31. 9-0 run to start the second half. Mark Kirkland now to Rufus Humphrey. Simpson trying to run a man-to-man offense against the zone defense. Didn't seem like it's going to work a whole lot. Delamarter's been in the paint a while. Brackey, double team on the block. Back up top, Kirkland. Now to Kaler. Kaler attacks the right hand, gets into the paint, scoops and scores. Kaler with his second bucket of the ball game, gets his first bucket for the Red Hawks in this second half. Stutter step. Here's Edwards. Baseline reverse layup. No good. Rebound Brackey. Here comes Simpson on the move. Kirkland puts his foot on the break. Now to Brackey. Open from 17. Step back from 16. Good. Back-to-back bucket from the Redhawks. And that gets this crowd going a little bit. Back to a 3-point game. The versatility of Josh Brackey, the center in this lineup, able to knock down a step-back 17-footer. Not a lot of big men can do that. Looking down low for Jewell. Cross-court pass. Now here's Hoover. Drawn now throws to Skirtle. He scoops with the right hand, and he goes right around Humphrey and scores. Wow. He's done that twice so far in this second half. 5-point game, 40-35. Simpson now trying to push the floor as much as possible. Brackey. Ball gets knocked out of his hands, and again, Embry Riddle trying to draw offensive fouls. Kaler to the rim. No good. He's fouled, and he'll head to the line. Dran Hoover picks up the first. It's the second team foul so far on Embry Riddle. Kaler to shoot 2, knocks down the first one. Kaler averages 19 points a game, shoots just under 40% on the year. So far tonight, has not been that effective. Can't get free throw number 2. Redhawks now 9 of 17 from the free throw strike, just below 55%. Hard take to the rim, floater no good. Kirkland tracks down the rebound. Kirkland, oh, he had Rufus Humphrey, now throws to Brackey. Brackey jabs right, and a travel. Logan Skirtle has done it 3 times in consecutive possessions where he's tried to take offensive fouls. 40-36. Low-scoring affair with 15 minutes to go in this one. Embry Riddle has been in control about 75% of this game. Here's Agostino. Now to Skirtle, back up top to Jensen. 15 on the shot clock, guarded by Kaler. Agostino guarded by Humphrey. Tries to go around him, and a whistle and a foul is called on Rufus Humphrey. Humphrey just picked up his first. Both teams trying to plead their case to the referees on this after foul calls. Maybe taking out their frustrations on the referees because of the poor night. Inbound, down low, Edwards. He's blocked by Humphrey. Here comes Simpson in transition. Skirtle just hit the deck in mid-floor. Brackey on the baseline. Back to Kirkland. Right wing 3 on the way. It pops out. Humphrey battles for the rebound. Can't get away with it. 3-on-2. Here comes Embry Riddle. Agostino. Up fakes. Looks inside. Now back up to Jensen. Left wing 3. Good. And you can tell Anthony Jensen, one of the youngsters on this team, knocked down a 3 and then stuck his tongue out at the bench. And I imagine the Redhawks aren't going to like that. Brackey, cross court to Kirkland. To Kaler. Brackey spins, nice move, right hand finish. Can't get the bucket. Redhawks continue to struggle. They're getting good looks though. Agostino in transition. Drop off. Nearly gets it stolen. Skirtle back to Agostino. Left wing 3. No good. Kaler with a board. Kaler now in transition. Loses the handle on it now. Regains possession. Slows it down to Dello Martyr. Kirkland on the baseline. This zone defense has perplexed Simpson. Brackey. Floater no good. And Josh Brackey continues to struggle tonight. Brackey 2 of 6 now from the floor. And Earl Fundlowich will call a timeout. 43-36, the largest lead of the night for Embry Riddle. And with 13:31 to go, Simpson might be playing their worst game of the year so far. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here from Simpson University in a 7-point game.
Being here at Simpson showed me that having
Actually got to hear the hearts of some of the people that...
The most impactful thing for me here being at Simpson is...
A big reason why I chose Simpson was the Christian atmosphere and just...
I have a culture studies major.
It's a Christian college.
My name is Rachel and I've been here for 3 years. I chose Simpson because what it had to offer me was what I wanted. Life as a nursing student is intense and different. It's unlike any other students here. We are either here in the classroom, in the sim lab, or the hospital. We learn to serve people as a whole individual, not just treating them medically. Here we're taught to also deal with their mind and spirit emotions. I'm a part of someone's birth or someone's death or a pivotal moment in time for them. As a student, really good preparation for my career, because what I'm doing here is what I'm going to be doing at my job.
Seven-point game, 43-36. Logan Skirtle, the leading scorer so far for Embry Riddle, has 9 points, also leads everybody in the rebounding category with 7, which is shocking at the small forward position. Here's Agostino guarded closely by Schexnayder. That's Earl's job, is to shut him down. Carroll now back to Agostino. They look inside. Hard to the rim, foul, and the basket will count. And Calvin Carmichael very excited after a three-point play. And you can tell the youth on this team by the way they celebrate after simple baskets. Just not a lot of class. Carmichael. It's knocked out of bounds. And it's Embry Riddle ball. Kirkland back into the game. 9-point advantage for Embry Riddle, their largest lead of the night. Inbound now to Carmichael to Gregory Edwards. Simpson really trying to figure out how to beat this team, and so far they have not looked good tonight. Agostino attacks, step back dribble, crosses back over. Guarded well by Schexnayder. Here's a three. And a whistle away from the ball is called on Delamarter. Delamarter just picked up his second personal. Looked like he wanted an explanation there from the referee. Throws it off the leg of Rufus Humphrey out of bounds to get a fresh 5 seconds. Agostino now going to change and be the trigger man. Edwards to the rim, lays it in. 11-point advantage. 47-36. Schexnayder to Kaler, steps in, fires for three, and gets the bucket. A much-needed three there from Kaler. And it's an 8-point game, 47-39. Simpson playing from behind again here tonight. Lob pass now to Carmichael. Carmichael up fakes, gets into the paint, swings out to Agostino, and he's fouled. Just Kaler's second personal. Inbound now to Edwards. Edwards almost traveled. Agostino on the right angle. Digs in, comes off a screen, should have been illegal, now goes hard to the paint, up fake, the floater is good. Agostino very crafty inside. Lead pushed back to 10, Schexnayder now. 12 minutes to go in this game. Kirkland attacks baseline. Bumped, swings to Kaler. Kaler now attacks the right hand, and he is fouled. Gregory Edwards with his second personal. Drawn Hoover, Sean Wood back into the game, as well as Josh Brackey, as Schexnayder will exit. Here's Mark Kirkland now. 12 minutes to go here in this first half. Kirkland to Brackey inside. Cross-court pass. It's knocked away. Turnover. Agostino in transition. Stops. Pops from 14. Good. And he is making the Simpson defense look like there's nobody there. 51-39. Kaler to Rufus Humphrey. Inside Brackey to Kirkland. Corner three. This one is good. 9-point game. Redhawks just need some defense here. Skirtle for three. He answers back. Kaler. Now to Kirkland. 18 on the shot clock. Rufus Humphrey, drop off Brackey. Brackey right hand half hook, gets it to go. 54-44. Down the floor, here's Hoover. Hoover drop off pass Agostino, up fakes, inside Carmichael, missed the lay-in. Rebound comes to Brackey. Brackey double, now to Delamarter, up the floor to Humphrey. Simpson on the move. Humphrey to the rim, and he lays it in. Pretty move there from Rufus Humphrey, 8-point game, 10:30 to go. Simpson trying to find a way to settle down and come back into this game. Maybe finally can get some momentum on their side. Agostino. Skirtle now, who's in double figures now to Hoover. Hoover retreat dribble guarded by Kirkland. Down low, Carmichael gets it knocked away out of bounds, and it'll stay Eagles basketball. Joseph Jewell back into the game, as well as Bassetti for the Redhawks. 7 seconds on the shot clock as Kaler will exit for the first time in this second half. On the baseline, here's Jewell. Now to Sean Wood. Wood jabs right, stepping back. Swings out to Skirtle for three. At the horn, it's no good. Rebound to Josh Brackey. Brackey up the floor to Kirkland. Simpson try to cut into this lead here in this second half. Kirkland. Resetting on the offensive end. Plenty of time remaining on the shot clock. Brackey faces up from 14, knocks it down. Brackey starting to heat up. It's now a 2-possession game. 9:35 to go here in this one. Nick Agostino again guarded by Kirkland. Kirkland picks up the personal. Just that little reach. Third foul on Kirkland. Already the 16th foul on the Redhawks. So Embry Riddle will be at the line the remainder of this game. Inbound now to Hoover. To Wood. Hands right back to Agostino. Agostino off a screen. Very crafty with the ball. Swings it inside. Kirkland with a steal. What a pretty play that was. Kirkland in transition. Pedal to the middle. Kirkland to the baseline. Brackey up fakes. Pulls up from 16. Moving to his left. Knocks it down. 4-point game. Simpson has seen this lead cut down to 4 after it was 14. They're looking down low for Jewell. Now they're going to reset the offense. 9 minutes to go. Off a screen, Agostino. And a blocking foul is called on Kirkland. On Delamarter. And that will get Agostino to the line. Third foul on Delamarter. Agostino, the leading scorer on this team. And so far tonight, he's played very well. 10 points on 4 of 9 shooting, now with 11. Him and Skirtle, the only players in double figures for Embry Riddle. Rufus Humphrey has actually brought a big spark off the bench in the last few minutes. 56-50. Delamarter has 13, Mark Kirkland with 8. Brackey with 13 as well. And the Eagles are going to take a timeout. 9 minutes to go in this one. We're going to take a break as well here on Simpson Sports Network.
Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
You can win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice, but only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi.
Back here from Simpson University, the Redhawks trying to cut this lead under 6. Moving the ball well. Delamarter up fake, swings back up top, bad pass. Wood with a steal. Wood now slowing it down. guarded by Kaler. That's a bad turnover there. Just a lazy pass that was picked off easily. Anthony Jensen now on the baseline. Hoover, 4-3, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Simpson ball. Mark Kirkland just got absolutely killed on the rebound as Jewell just knocked him out of the way. Wow, unbelievable. The inbound now to Jewell. He hands back to Jensen. Jensen hesitates with the left hand off the screen. 8:20 to go. Down low. Jewell comes away with it. Layup good. 58-50. Mark Kirkland out of Kaler. Back to Kirkland. Not doing anything so far as Kaler here on this possession. Kirkland left angle. Baseline now to Delamarter. 17 on the clock. They go cross court. Bassetti knocked away out of bounds. Nearly a turnover. And this will get us to our timeout. 7:53 to go here in the ballgame. The Redhawks trailing by 8. They're going to have to come from behind yet again here on Simpson Sports Network. (58-50) with 7:53 to go in the ball game, and the Redhawks so far tonight on the offensive end has been abysmal. 19 of 42 from the floor. They're just at 45%. They have 12 turnovers compared to 8 from Embry Riddle. They just appear to have no energy on the offense or the defensive end. Being out-rebounded by 6. And they're 3 of 11 from beyond the arc. 13 on the shot clock. Inbound now to Brackey. Back to the basket. Cross-court pass to Kirkland. Now to Kaler. 8 on the shot clock. Mark Kirkland tries to fake a pass. Turns it over. Redhawks just unable to get anything going on that possession. Anthony Jensen. Right angle now to Logan Skirtle. They go to the baseline to Sean Wood. Faces up on Bassetti. Back to Skirtle. Skirtle goes by. Brackey now swings out to Jensen. Up top now to Hoover. Back to Jensen. 8 on the shot clock. Jensen comes off a screen. Hesitates with the right hand. Comes off another double screen. Here's a 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Kirkland comes away with it. Kirkland on the move. To Kaler. Cross court to Mark Kirkland. Kirkland's going to try right wing 3. No good. Long rebound. Brackey tracks it down. New shot clock for Simpson. Cross-court pass nearly taken away. Kaler attacks, get into the paint. Right-hand finish, loses it on his way up. Back out to Kirkland again, 4-3. It's good. Much-needed bucket there. 58-53, 5-point game. 6:45 to go. Simpson just trying to get enough effort to stay above 500 here in conference. Sean Wood off a screen. They're going to switch it. Now attacks, pulls up, moving to his left from 14. It's good. And Embry Riddle's offense has just stumped Simpson's defense tonight. 7-point game, 60-53. Brackey up top, Kaler to Kirkland. Mark Kirkland on the left angle, holds, looks to Bassetti. Bassetti with the up fake, hard of the rim, right hand scoop, gets the bucket. Hung on the rim for a while, but he gets the nice bucket. 5-point game with 6 minutes to go. This might be the lineup that Jim Holcomb's going to finish with. Sean Wood, stutter step, knocked out of his hands, layup no good. Humphrey with the rebound, ahead to Kirkland. Kirkland to Kaler. Up fakes. Kaler back out. Kirkland straight away. 3 on the way. It's no good. Bassetti with the offensive rebound. Bassetti to the rim. And he's fouled. And he'll head to the line. Big play there from Joseph Bassetti on the offensive end, coming away with a rebound and a chance to cut it to a 1-possession lead at the line. Big free throws here. Bassetti knocks down the first. Brackey leads all scorers with 13. Kirkland has 11. Kaler with 8. Delamarter has 9. And all of those coming in the first half. Bassetti knocks down both. 1-possession game. 60-57. 5.5 minutes to go. Embry Riddle trying to win their second game here in the CalPAC Conference and in the season. Redhawks trying to improve to 4-2 here in 2016. Edwards, cross-court pass. Augustino attacks the left hand. Throws a skip pass now to Jensen. They go back to Augustino. 6 on the clock. He's doubled, splits, pulls up from 14, and it's no good. Edwards tries to save it, and it's a shot clock violation. That has been the best defensive possession the Redhawks have had all night. The ball's been swung from left to right a number of times, and the rotations were there. Redhawks might finally be coming to life. With 5 minutes to go, trailing by 3, in fear of dropping their third game here in conference. Bassetti off a screen, attacks, loses the handle, and he slips in a travel. Bassetti's slow to get up, and that's another turnover. Bassetti has turned the ball over way too many times tonight. His 4th, that's the team's 14th. That's a big play there when Simpson had a chance to cut it to 1 or even tie it up. Play resumes, 4:55 to go. Anthony Jensen. Simpson now in a 2-3. Jensen, left angle Edwards. Swings back up top to Jensen. They have to make sure that they guard him out there. Augustino, 13 on the clock. Doubled. Goes inside, nearly taken away. Jewell, he's fouled before the basket. And the basket will not count. And that will send Jewell to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. What a break that was. Humphrey picks up the personal. Just the second foul on Humphrey. Jewell's first free throw, good. Doesn't look all that comfortable shooting the ball from this distance. (61-57). Second one is also good. 5-point game, 62-57. Kaler attacks, gets in the paint, skips to the rim, and gets the bucket. Lost the handle of the ball, got it back, and then laid it in. And now Jim Holcomb, Adrian Russell saying that the inbounder, Jensen, stepped over the line, then came back trying to throw the ball inbounds. Edwards to the baseline, Augustino, he attacks, gets into the paint, floater off the glass, no good. Humphrey with a rebound. Clearing space, up the floor, here's Kirkland. Kirkland to Bassetti. Bassetti back to Kaler, 3 for the tie. It's no good. Bassetti offensive rebound. Bassetti, he's fouled, and he'll get to the line. Embry Riddle unhappy that there should have been a foul called on the previous possession when Humphrey grabbed the rebound. Brackey with a chance to cut it to 1. 3:48 to go here in the ball game. Excuse me, that's Bassetti at the line. Bassetti tonight turned the ball over a little too much as the first free throw is no good. 4 of 14 from the floor is Kaler. Bassetti is just 1 of 2 from the field with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Can't get the second one as well either. Wow. 3:45 to go. 62-59. Gregory Edwards. And now Embry Riddle is going to call for time. 3:40 remaining in the ball game. The Redhawks have come back and made it a 3-point game. We'll be back with the remainder of this one here on Simpson Sports Network.
I mean, defensively, I'm a liability. Everybody knows that. Hey, you know what it's going to be like if I win a chance to play Dwayne Wade? Picture this.
The place has that playoff vibe, but more intense because on the court, it's just me and him. He's trying to lock me up, but I display my moves. Is that ball on a string? Is any of this legal? Well, that's not my problem. That's Wade's problem, because I'm driving like someone cut my brakes and it's time for takeoff.
This is your captain speaking. Please remain seated. We're expecting a little turbulence because
I will be crushing the rim! Game over, and then I fly into the atmosphere!
He's right behind me, isn't he?
The whole time.
Go to sweatwiththebest.com for a chance to win athletic experiences by entering access codes from specially marked bottles.
I'll have the new turkey and bacon guacamole on Italian bread.
Sure thing.
Oven roasted turkey. Oh, so crispy bacon. Blended perfectly with guacamole made from Haas avocados. Just a hint of jalapeno. It truly is heaven on Italian bread.
So you've had it before?
Yeah. A couple of times.
I know what he's having.
Fall in love with the big-time flavor of the new Subway Turkey and Bacon Guacamole. All your favorites in one amazing sandwich. Subway, eat fresh.
3-point game, 62-59. Simpson has come back from down 12 a number of times, and they've done it again here with under 3:40 to play. Edwards might have gotten away with the travel. Inside Jewell, he lays it in. 64-59. Adrian Russell again wanted to travel. Referees have swallowed their whistles a number of times tonight. Bassetti now to Kaler. Jabs right, goes left, tries to get into the paint, swings out to Brackey. Brackey now pulls up from 14, gets the bucket. Brackey, who had a less than par first half, has stepped up here in the second. He's got 15. 64-61, 3 minutes to go. Jensen. I have to imagine he's going to pull out another one of those deep threes here pretty soon. Agostino back to Jensen, 15 on the shot clock. Edwards on the right angle. They go down low, and a whistle, and Brackey picks up the foul, and I believe that'll be his third personal. That'll send Joseph Jewell to the line, where he just made 2. Simpson, if they're going to front, three-quarter front that post, they have to have the backside help, and they haven't had it a number of times tonight. Free throw no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Simpson ball. Redhawks a chance to cut it to 1 or tie it with a 3. 2:45 to go. Jacob Kaler to Bassetti. Back to Kaler for the tie. It's good. We're back even at 64 with 2.5 to go. Big bucket there. And Embry Riddle, who thought they were going to run away from this, game, have been definitely surprised. Kaler just picked up his third personal, and now Edwards will head to the line. Edwards from Dallas, Texas, to shoot 2. His first one no good. Edwards has not once tried a perimeter shot tonight. He's been attacking almost every time he's gotten the ball. Edwards, second free throw, does get the roll. Embry Riddle back with the lead, 2:25 to go. Mark Kirkland, now to Kaler, to Bassetti. Redhawks have kind of lived throughout with the three-point line in this second half. Brackey attacks, spins, falling away, tough bucket, and he's fouled, and he will get to the line. Logan Skirtle unhappy with the call. I believe it was on the box out. And now Brackey with a chance to give Simpson the lead at the line. Skirtle picks up his third. 16th foul on Embry Riddle. Brackey can't get the first, and they continue to struggle at the line. Redhawks are now out-rebounding Embry Riddle 33-32. They are 11 of 22 from the free throw strike tonight. Second one is good. 65-65. It's been a frustrating night for the Redhawks. This is a game where they just have not played very well, but still have a chance to win it. Edwards into the paint, double team, throws a pass, it's knocked away. Jewell just went over the back of Brackey to attack the ball, and he gets it. And now he just throws Brackey to the ground. Oh my goodness, for three, this one's no good. Long rebound, it comes out, and again, Joseph Jewell is just throwing people to the ground. And now, the Eagles call for time, and I can't believe it. This is unbelievable. Joseph Jewell attacked the rim with the ball in both hands, shoved Josh Brackey over on the baseline, no whistle. Then he threw Bassetti to the ground on the rebound. 1:39 to go, a full timeout, tie ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the remainder of this one here on Simpson Sports Network.
We undeniable. We undeniable. Undeniable. We undeniable.
65, 1:39 to go. Anthony Jensen against a 2-3 zone for the Redhawks, and the clock did not start. And we're going to have to do it again. Talk about killing a momentum here in the last 2 minutes. That's a definition of it right there. 1:35 to go. Nick Agostino on the left angle. Attacks, gets into the paint, swings to the baseline. For three is Skirtle, no good. Long rebound, Kaler comes away with it. Hands now to Mark Kirkland. Simpson with a chance to take the lead with 1:20 to go. Jacob Kaler on the right angle, down low to Brackey. Brackey's been the X factor here in the second half. Cross court to Kirkland. Baseline Kaler. Kaler up fakes, gets into the paint, hard to the rim, half hook, gets the bucket to go. 67-65, 1 minute remaining. Embry Riddle just looks shocked. Jerron Hoover. Simpson fans coming to their feet. Here in the second half, Skirtle, cross-court pass, baseline. Hoover for three in the lead. No good. Rebound. Kaler loose. It comes now to Embry Riddle. In transition, Hoover spins Agostino. Baseline to Skirtle. Now he's doubled. Agostino up fakes, gets in the paint. Blocked by Brackey. Humphrey is fouled, and he will go to the other end to shoot free throws. And the Redhawk fans love it. 17th foul on Embry Riddle. Rufus Humphrey will head to the line to make it a 4-point game. Remember, it's a 1-1, so he's got to make the first to get the second. 30.4 seconds remaining in the ball game. Humphrey at the line. Big free throws up and coming. Rufus, first free throw, no good. Embry Riddle with a rebound. We'll see if they're going to call a timeout. 0.4 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And now Anthony Jensen's going to call for time. And we will see if Embry Riddle will either go for the win or go to send it to overtime. When we come back, 67-65, 23.1 seconds to go here on Simpson Sports Network. (67-65, 23.1 seconds remaining. Embry Riddle is out of timeouts. They trail by 2, and let's see if they will go for the tie or go for the win. The triggerman is Logan Skirtle. He's with Agostino, Jensen, Skirtle, and down low is Jewell. Agostino guarded by Rufus Humphrey. Simpson in a 3-2 zone. Agostino with the defense chance coming from the Simpson crowd. Jensen. 10 seconds. Right side. Skirtle. Back to Jensen. 5 on the clock. Nowhere to go. Jensen, 3 seconds. Jensen for the win. It's good. .3 seconds left. Nothing happened at all on that offensive possession. But he knocks down the 3. And somehow Embry Riddle now leads by 3, 68-67. And now I think the referees are trying to decipher how much time is left on the clock. And that's what Jim Holcomb is waiting for. He's going to call a timeout here. Wow. It'll be a full timeout. Well, you have to know if you're the Redhawks in that last possession. If anybody's going to shoot it, it's going to be Jensen. Get the ball out of his hands. They let him take it, and they take the lead. 68-67, and Jim Holcomb is very upset about how much time is left on the clock. We're going to take a break. From Simpson University, Embry Riddle has taken the lead with .3 seconds to go here on Simpson Sports Network. (68-67). They have put .4 seconds on the clock. Jim Holcomb still has 3 timeouts left. They will have to go the length of the floor. And Holcomb's now going to call a second timeout. They're going to drop a play again, and he's going to call another full. It'll be interesting to see what can happen here on this possession. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Holcomb throw the ball across the court, then call a timeout, and then try to drop another play, because it's so difficult to throw it down the floor and get the shot off in that amount of time. .4 is one of the closest times where somebody can get the shot off. We've seen it happen very few times. Derek Fisher did it in the playoffs against the Spurs many years ago, but that was when they had the ball at midcourt. So Simpson still has 2 timeouts left. It'll be interesting to see if they throw the ball down the floor, then call for timeout, which there'll be a little time count that has come off the clock, and then maybe it can go for an alley-oop tip play to win it. But 4.4 to go. Embry Riddle with a remarkable shot from Anthony Jensen. Just poor awareness from the Redhawks. The main three-point shooter on this team has been Jensen, and he's the one who got the bucket there. And I'm sure if the Redhawks lose this one tonight, it's going to be a very, very tough one to swallow. 68-67. Embry Riddle on top. Josh Brackey will be the trigger man with 0.4 to go. They put Jewell under the rim. They don't want to allow any alley-oop opportunities. Brackey down the floor to Kirkland. Its tip is no good. And wow, Joe Bassetti just hit the deck incredibly hard. I'm not sure how that's not a foul. And Bassetti just hit the deck with that right shoulder very hard. And he is slow to get up, and that is scary for the freshman out of Red Bluff. Coaching staff now coming over to meet with trainer Michael Neal, and he's touching that right shoulder. Could have been the clavicle bone. That happens a lot of times when you take shoulder impact. And this building has gone dead quiet. We're going to take a break here from Simpson Sports Network.
We undeniable. We undeniable. Undeniable. We undeniable.
Back here from Simpson University, our final score 68-67. Embry Riddle with a shot from Jensen. When they were trailing by 2, they went for the win. He knocked it down in a heartbreaking loss, and probably even worse than that, Joe Bassetti is in a lot of pain, and every single player from Embry Riddle just went in there to make sure he was all right. That's pretty awesome right there. 68-67, our final score. Embry Riddle wins their second game of the year. Simpson falls to 3-3 in conference, and now they'll have to go on the road where they play they play next Thursday against Pacific Union, and then I believe they'll go on the road this week. The Thursday after that, they'll be at home against Pacific Union. And then that Saturday will be the homecoming and senior night. We thank you for joining us here from Simpson University. The Redhawks fall to Embry Riddle 68-67. This has been a presentation of Simpson Sports Network. And for everyone here at Simpson University, I'm Connor Sutton saying so long. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We thank you for joining us here on Simpson Sports.